there are these online sites going up that are dedicated to theater reviewing in the city, but that the reviewers aren't professional reviewers or experienced reviewers.
Right.
And it really mirrors what's happening in the theater world itself, in that we have all these small independent theater companies showing up, and there's a lot of discussion within the community. Okay, well, is that helping? Because there's a lot more theater and a lot more opportunities for artists, but most of those shows are unpaid, and so is it just diluting the audience for the for the bigger companies? What are your thoughts on these smaller reviewers? Do you think it helps the overall ecology of criticism in the city, or do you think it hurts it?
Oh, I think it definitely helps. I think Mooney on Theater is a valuable resource for people, for theater companies too. That because Mooney on Theater genuinely, I think they're the only outlet left who actually manages to see everything.
Totally disagree.
Okay.
So you think it hurts?
Totally.
Okay.
I don't think it does anything. I don't think it helps. Theater's an art form.
Yeah.
There's no place for mediocrity there. Not only in the art form, but also in the people who are reviewing it. And I'm sorry, I can appreciate that Mooney on Theater covers everything, but what are they saying? What is the rigor? What is it that they're saying? You've got these young companies that sweat blood. They don't get paid. Their parents are funding them. They want to do theater. They are professional in the sense that they rehearse. There is there's ambition there. Sometimes there's artistry. Sometimes they are so off the mark, but they deserve to be told properly whether it worked or not. What did you do well? What did you not do well? What works? What doesn't work? Try again, etc.
So
Yet
why do they deserve that, and who is going to pay for that? Those are the two questions we're looking at.
You're talking about Fantasyland with paying. I don't believe that this is not the job that's going to be paying. It's like saying, I'm a shepherd. Is there money in that job?
I can't say that online reviews are not useful, because that's how I started. I started at Torontoist. I got maybe $10 or $15 for every review, but that's how I just kind of jumped in and saw as much as I could and developed my voice. And when you start out, you're gonna be a bad writer. I was a bad writer. Everybody's a bad writer when they start. Yeah. You have to learn and grow as a writer and a critic, and that's. If it's going to happen now, it's going to happen online.
Wayne Leung, for instance, who's one of the editors at Mooney on Theater, and I've said this before, so I don't mind saying it on record, he's hit his 10,000 hour mark. When Wayne writes a review, he critiques, but it's because he's been doing it for so long. So
I would say he's the exception.
Yes, he
when
is.
When you have Torontoists, there is a certain rigor there, and that's why whether you think you were not a good reviewer in the beginning and you cut your teeth there's a rigor there. I don't get the sense of rigor in a lot of other online sites.